just thought I'd give an update on Bryce's World's Best since I cut it back May 27th. If you want to go back and look at how I cut it down to just almost just the scaffolding branches, about 4 feet tall, and now it's probably close to 8 or 10 feet tall. Just amazing. And it put on another crop of fruit that I got to put in the freezer. Not a huge amount, but a nice amount. And so these are just wonderful trees to have, these Everbearings. They make fantastic hedges. I just encourage everyone to make hedges out of these things. Get a hedge of Jan's Best and World's Best. It's just incredible how much fruit they put on and how pretty they are. But I just wanted to update you on that beautiful tree. And then let me show you just real quick the Jan's Best Dwarf Everbearing. If you go look a couple of videos ago, I just cut this one down to nothing, and it is just loaded. The little branches are just loaded with fruit. This is Jan's Best Dwarf Everbearing. And it's just amazing how much fruit they put on. And in a few weeks to a month, you won't even be able to recognize that I ever cut this tree. They love to be pruned. And I cut this one back like this because I just didn't like the shape. You don't have to cut your trees way back like this. You can just, it really doesn't matter. You can't do wrong with these mulberries. They love to be cut. There's not a right and wrong way. And I just did this because I just didn't like the shape. So I wanted to reshape it. And now it's going to have a really pretty low canopy that's wide. And it will be loaded to the tip tops with fruit come springtime. And it really already is for how many branches are left. Isn't that amazing? Just going to have a lot of nice fruit to eat and enjoy again. These Everbearings will fruit again if you prune them. But a lot of the other trees, like the Morris rubra hybrids, they generally do not fruit again. They just put on a crop in the spring, and it's generally about 5 years till you get a really good crop out of them, especially, at least the one that I know for sure is the Tice. At first it's a sparse fruiter. It's slow to get started. It wants to sit for about a year, and then it'll take off. And then it'll put on a little bit of fruit the next few years, but then about the 5th year, it will be loaded.